So what we've done so far, so we got this data set. Please mute if you are unmuted at the moment. Please mute. So we have the data set, two tables of sales data, and we needed to migrate most of the columns here, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. We needed them to come to this point, and we use now, like, we please mute. Temporarily. Please mute. Thank you. So we've brought the unit cost and the unit sales price in. We have our quantity. We found the totals by multiplying units by quantity in each case. I'm looking for the quantity. Actually, it's not here. Where is it? I'm sure we brought quantity in. I didn't hide. Okay.
Into the other side, you need to drag. Yeah.
So we have quantity on here. That's right. And then we multiplied quantity by unit sales. And we brought this unit cost and unit sales. We brought it, each one of those columns we brought from here. These ones, this cost price and sales price. That's what we renamed as unit cost and unit sales. And that's because it's important to label your columns right, so that we really understand what we are doing, with it. So if anyone inherits this data set or this work, it would be logical enough for them to get exactly what you did, apart from you having a process in place, putting a proper process in place, writing out a document of exactly what you did. That's also very helpful. Okay. So we multiplied, we got totals, we got total cost, we got total sales, and then we found profit by taking total cost away from total sales. So that's how we got profit. And then at some point we needed columns in place to give us year and month, because we needed this type of slicer, these two slicers to be in this format. So we thought it was necessary to put those in, and we did. Okay. And how did we get those? We used the equals text. So we use equals text on the original dates field that we were given. And with equals text, you can always get month. You just need to specify what format. We need a full month, so we had 4 M's, and same for year. We needed the four digit year, and we had that. So that's how to do that. And we've already created the pivot table for every one of the business requirements that we were given. We have KPIs, which we have in our pivot table there. We got all these KPIs split by daily, by monthly, products, sale type, payment mode, and category. Those are the dimensions that we've used so far. And then we went on to start designing the dashboard that we want to put this. We did say that we have a template that we are working with, and we said we don't have to be very rigid. We can actually customize this to our own taste, what we really want, okay? But it serves as a guide for us to achieve what we want to achieve. I believe there is an icon here that we can actually bring in if we want. I mean, it's also necessary for our page, our dashboard, to not be too populated, so that it not be too busy. We should make it, each page that we have, as simple as possible, so that whoever is looking at it is not contending with too much that they are having to try and comprehend. on your dashboard. Okay, so with the way our dashboard seems to be at the moment, we don't necessarily have that space, you know. I'm trying to collapse my ribbon, but I'm going to need it as well. So if there is a way that we could actually, okay, that sort of changes things up a bit. But if there is a way that we can make this smaller and have that basket there, that would be nice. But the question you then want to ask yourself is it really bringing any value? What I want to add, does it really add any value to? Is it a must that I bring it in, or it's okay for me to leave it like that? This doesn't necessarily add a value to anything. It doesn't affect anything here. It's just for design purpose. So I think we can decide not to use that, or to find another space for it if we must use it. So for now, let's go to the really important stuffs. So yesterday, we designed the slicers. We saw how to make a custom slicer. And then we brought total sales in. Okay, from the pivot table, we brought total sales in to appear like it was placed on a card visual. Okay, and these shapes, we got these shapes from insert shape, and they are all triangle that we just formatted or bent to the size that we wanted. Okay, so that's the long and short of what we've done so far. So I think it's safe for us to continue. So next, now we are going to bring total profit in from the other side, from pivot table. Let's bring total profit in, and again we need to have a text box, something like this, where we will place it. So I'm going to click on the text box and draw it here. So we have that. I'm just going to move it a little. Okay, so we have that text box, which we can work with as we want it later. Okay, and then on the pivot table, we already brought, on the pivot table page, we already brought all the KPIs out of the pivot table. We have them out already. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this. Make sure I'm clicking exactly. I'm picking the text box itself. Then I can come into the formula bar like we did yesterday, and I'm going to put an equal there, equal this, and I'll commit that, and there we have it. Okay, so it would be nice to be able to actually format it, so while I'm picking on this, it would be nice to just click on this brush. Yeah, and just, okay, yes, that worked this time around. Okay, so when we've already done a proper formatting on one visual already, you can always copy. That's the work of this paintbrush. You can just pick where you are copying from, click on that, and use it to change the new visual that you are working on currently. That's not properly aligned. Okay, so you can move it around a bit. I'm not really working on a very comfortable workspace right now, but I think that would do. And we can remove that shape outline. I think it was copied actually. Yeah, it was copied with the, yeah, it was copied when we, so all of the going to the shape outline and, you know, trying to do stuff here, it's been copied when we did that. So the work has been done for us. Good. Okay. So, and then we bring the profit margin in as well. Okay. So, again, let's insert a text box. I don't think I picked that. I did. Okay. Let's pick it again. Oh, that's interesting. I have no idea what happened now, but I'll do this and I'll delete this. Okay. So we'll make sure this, we normally make sure that cursor is not really blinking, I believe. Yeah. And I'll come here to do equal to, again, go into the pivot table to pick on the profits. How did that profit margin change from, I thought we had 17. Or is it me?
Yeah, it was 17.
So whatever made it become
I
16.
think yeah, you're not selecting, I think you only selected 2022, I think.
I remember now that we had that. Okay, we had that problem yesterday, didn't we?
Mm.
All right. So let me finish this, then we will deal with that. We did say about the slicer, yeah. Okay. Come on. I'm trying to. Okay, that's better. And then we can copy the formatting again. Yeah, it's been copied. Why is it not changing? Yeah, okay. So that is copied as well. So we have, I believe that needs to move a little bit more, but I don't want to spend too much time, you know, on that. Now let's fix this. So if I click on the slicer itself, and maybe I will need to go into the slicer setting, you know, to bring those funnels back. Whatever it was I removed, I think it's the header that I removed. So we said display header. That was the only thing I changed there. And I don't really believe that I should have really messed, yeah, that's what messed things up. Okay, so now we have that back. So I'll have to leave, you know, for that function to be there, except we have another way, you know, or we find another way. I'll have to leave the headers there. I only remove the headers because one, it doesn't add any value, and then it gives us more space if we didn't have it. But we can't compromise on the function that disappeared with it. So we bring that back so that if we choose January, February, okay. January, why is that not changing? I thought January should change. February changed. March, April, May. Okay. Oh, it did change. Okay, that's just 41,000. And there we have it. So we have to have that back. I'll just adjust this as much as possible and bring this back up a little bit more. And I think it's moved to the edge too much as well. So this part normally, like I say, it takes time because it's like you're trying to put a finishing touch to, and you want to make it really beautiful. So I didn't group all of this together. Let's move this a little to the side, and this can not, it can come back. That is not really too too much in, that's not right. Okay, that's a little aligned now. Okay. So we have all of these in place now, and we have the autosave on, so we are fine. Work is saved. Okay. Now we need, let's look at our template again. We need to have the next line or bring the top categories and the top products. So whichever one you want to pick, really, it's your choice. Okay. So let's quickly form this shape. What I did before when I was looking for a way around it, I did this and I've grouped it together. So it's just see this part as a pentagon, 5-sided shape, you know, and then I found a trapezium which has that shape, and I just adjusted the sizes and brought them together to form this shape. But now that I look at that again, I see that actually this is actually a rectangle. We can pick a rectangle, a triangle, and a trapezium and place them on top of each other to form that. Okay, so it's our choice. We can use this. This would still work, you know, but just for us to actually see what I mean, let's actually put it to action. Okay, so I'm going to insert shape. We need the shapes now. So we need rectangle. Oh, okay. I forgot that's how that works. So I need a rectangle. I hope that's a rectangle I picked. Looks like a, okay, click out. You click out. Don't you just wish you can pick everything together? I need a trapezium. Which of the shapes formed this one? This one, I think so. I think that should do it. So we need that, and then we need click out, and then we need a rectangle. Oh no, a triangle. Sorry. So I need a triangle. That should do. Okay. So we need all of those. Okay. So I'm going to move this out of the way, and then we can form exactly what we saw there. So it's just this, however big we want it. Okay. And then we can place this on top and fit it to shape, to size. It doesn't have to be that much. So something like that, or even slimmer than that, if possible. And then we can rotate this. We rotate that and bring it here. That rotation needs to be adjusted. So I think something like that. Let's see, does it form it well? What do we think? Does that seem to work okay? And then we'll just change the color of it. Please respond. What do we think?
Yeah, it works.
Okay. Let's group them together first, and then we can redo the sizing. Okay, so I'm just picking control, and then we can group so that this can move together, and you can do more work on it, to be honest. You know, you can decide to reduce this, and then maybe the outlines for each of the shapes, like all these lines that are showing here, we can take them out. Let me see if I can do it for all of them. No outline. Let's see. Yeah, so that makes a bit of a difference. And this icon here, this particular one, if we copy it and place somewhere here, okay, because it's white, it's not showing yet. Something like that. So we need to do that grouping again. Okay, so that should work together now. And then the shape fill now, we can, what color, bearing in mind that this navy color suits this well, we can't use that. So using or going by our own dashboard theme now, what color should we do? What color should we use?
In purple, maybe.
Yeah, okay. So let's
Maybe a darker one or a lighter one, whichever one. Yeah.
okay, so if we actually let's move them while they are still, let's move them to the dashboard and work from there so that we can pick the right color. And this size is too much, so we still need a lot of work to do on this size, a lot. Now it's looking like Kwashiorkor to me. Okay, let's ungroup and do this right. So ungroup. Oh, come on, don't spoil this. Ungroup. Yeah, let's ungroup and get this right. So I have this. I have this. I think this needs to be slimmer. Now, wow. These bits I really don't like rushing to do it. Okay, let's move you to the center a little. Come on. Now, this is my fault because I'm not using a surface that's very comfortable, for this purpose. So it's not normally this difficult. I'm just not where I should be. Okay, so I won't waste too much time on that. Let's reduce you a little. Okay, I believe you'll do a better job with yours when you do it. Okay, yeah. So the triangle bit needs to be a bit wider than that and not that long, so so we need something that goes more like this and more in.
Oh, Ma.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't mean to take us back. Oh, can we use this shape?
Which one?
What's this flow chart shape? I think that might work better.
Okay. Where about is it?
In shapes, yes.
Shapes,
yes,
okay.
shapes. Then I think we need to go down.
Okay.
Flow chart. There is
This one.
No, yes, just the one below it. Yes. Oh, can we? No, the one below it.
This one.
Yes.
Okay. That makes life a lot easier for that. Yes.
Then I'm thinking we can combine it with. Okay, is there anyone we can combine it with the one on top there?
With the top one, yeah.
Yes.
So that reduces the stress. Thank you. You see? That reduces the stress more than small self. Eat. Please mute. Oh, thank you. Come on now. I think I might use my hand for this instead of using this.
Why is he dancing? Logo.
Isayo. He's dancing because he's hearing music, imaginary music.
Or for the top, we can actually pick another shape there and invert it. It seems there is a shape that might
That might
work
work,
better
yeah.
for us. Yes.
Okay, let's
Because
look for it.
these ones seem not to align. There's
So still on shape.
yes. Okay, the one under basic shapes, the one next to the parallelogram on top. Yes. No, the one next to the parallelogram. Yes, that one.
Yeah, that is the same one that we are using.
No, we can invert. Maybe we need to invert it. If it's
This
the same
one,
one,
yeah.
that means we need to invert it. I think I'm thinking. No.
Invert it.
Yes, then is it the same one we are using?
It's the same one, yeah. It's the same
Okay,
one.
maybe we should rotate it 360 degrees. I'm thinking.
Do we need it rotated? We need it to be like this.
Like that. Oh, okay.
Yes. See this.
Oh, okay.
This
That's
bit.
true. Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
So it's just that, like I said, I should move to a proper table, but I like to feel like I'm not actually working when I'm in class. So where I'm sat here, you know. So, and if we get the first one right, we'll be fine too. We'll just copy and use it for the second one, you know. But this is like I said, it's not this hard.
Should we expand the top one and just drag and expand the lower one? Should we just extend that a bit?
Extend this
to the right? Yeah. It's not as in make it longer.
Longer.
That means maybe
Come on.
Okay, then extend the lower one to as well. Maybe it might work.
Okay.
It's not giving us.
No, it can't give us. It's just like I said. I just need to move away from where I am and position my cursor right. And I'm doing stubborn. I'm doing agidi. So anyway, that's how to get that shape. A bit better, Yeah.
Hello. And welcome.
Somebody is unmuted though, that they need to mute. So let's remove the outline so that we don't have that line in between. We can have this line here. I don't want it. It seems to be still showing. And then we can change the fill. Okay, it's not a line actually. Okay, you know what? When we change the color, it would erase that part. Okay, so I'll say let's use this. Let's use this type of color that we have on the cards on there as well. So would it be able to copy? No, it won't. It's not gonna copy it. Actually, yeah. I'm looking for a shortcut to get the color. Okay. So if we use that, we should be fine. We can hear you. So now I just need to, what do I normally group them together, isn't it? Let's group so that they are not moving. And then I'm going to copy that, and we have another one. We can discard this. It's not necessary anymore. And then we can place this side by side. You see, that's the problem. Okay, this can move a bit to one side, and that's a bit of move to this side would be nice, but I don't think it would let me. I think it will move too much. Yeah, something like that. Something like this is what we need. And then whatever they put in there, so top products, then top category. That's all we have. The name of the products and then every other information about the products. Okay, let's do that. At least, oh, it's 7:34 already. Time really goes quick when you are busy, as they say. Okay, you know, I'm just going to insert the text box to label those as what they are. Top products. Okay. Top product and then top category. We spend most of today doing all this, what do they call it? What can we call this part of the work that we are doing now? Whatever that is about, I'll leave that alone. Can I? Yeah. And then we will just change that to category. Okay. So the only other thing remaining is for these ones to behave and move.
What if you do it outside the shape before bringing it into the shape?
Okay. So move it. Oh. So move these out. It's true. Get it out of there first and then we'll be fine. Okay. I'll do the same for this. Okay. So let's do this. That's better. If this can come in a little, that would be nice. No. You know what? Let's not waste our time today with this. At least we know what we are trying to get with this, you know? Yeah. Something like this. Now we can reduce the font size of this maybe to 8 or something to accommodate and this as well. 8 or 9. If 8 is too small, and that can move back here. Okay. And I think if we change the colors, those would blend in. So if I choose this, oh, okay. We can change that back, no problem, but this works. I'm just going to change the font size back to 8. So that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you know what? Let's call it a night. We'll carry on from